Lots of clouds and a bit of moisture across the north coast today, but not quite as much as expected. Wind advisories are down at this time. They didn't develop either. We're still looking at a good bit of moisture to cross the north coast this evening. We saw today a bit of a slot here, a dry slot across the north coast as most of the rain moved north of the Oregon border into Gold Beach, Brookings, and southern Oregon. Humboldt Bay again, 0.3 of an inch officially on Humboldt Bay today. And we'll see more as it's pooling up again in the offshore waters. We've still got the frontal boundary due to cross the north coast. Here's a look at your rainfall totals as of 4 o'clock. You see to the north, Crescent City, 0.8, Brookings over an inch. Tapered off quickly as you move south. Humboldt Bay about 0.3 of an inch. Willow Creek just shy of half an inch of rain fell out there today with temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. Coast side, a few low 60s. Oric and Gasky, but look at Orleans and Willow Creek, 44 and 47 there with a 58 on Humboldt Bay, as was the airport. In McKinleyville, we'll look for temperatures to cool a bit coming up tomorrow, as again, we're still waiting for this frontal boundary to cross the region. It will pass through the area through tomorrow midday-ish as it moves to the south and east, and we've still got a good bit of moisture lurking in this frontal boundary, so we'll look for the rain to pick up through the night into tomorrow. May not be as heavy as originally forecast. The winds obviously didn't materialize, but there's still some moisture to be had out here, and as you can see, we were definitely in the moist flow today. Here's a look at the computer models. Now, I want to point this out to you because this is where we're supposed to be, at least according to this model, as of right now. 1.25 inches. Well, we're about 1 inch shy across Humboldt Bay. It's something to keep in mind here when you look at computer models. They are not infallible. Once again, they do a pretty good job on the large scale, but when you break it down to micro scale level, not so good. Taking this model into the next 24 hours, we see 3 to 4 inches of rain expected along the shoreline. Again, this is already overdone, so I wouldn't look for this much rain. We can take 1 inch off of there easily, maybe 2. The only reason I show it to you is just, once again, people tend to refer to models as if they're always right. Not the case. As we take another look at things, we see the rain continuing here into Saturday afternoon with scattered showers likely across the north coast. Temperature-wise tonight, we'll be looking for upper 40s at the coast, mid to low 40s out across the interior, with low to mid 50s expected coast side for highs tomorrow. Out across the interior, mid to upper 40s likely. Gale warning and hazardous sea warning up for tonight will be down by tomorrow afternoon with winds out of the south, 15 to 20 knots. And as we get a look at the forecast here, still looking for lots of clouds and a good bit of rain through the night and into tomorrow, turning to showers by Saturday morning, drying things out into the beginning of the week here. And out across the interior, snow levels will be dropping through the day tomorrow, back down to about 3,000 feet by early Saturday morning. They too will dry out by the beginning of the week. So again, it does look like a soggy start to the new year. Be sure to slow down and be careful out there because it is going to be damp this evening. Taking a look at our 3-degree contestant for tonight, Lou Harper of Eureka wins a desk clock from Corky. So we'll have $60 in the prize pool to start the new year for Linda up in Crescent City. And again, referring to those models, it's one of those garbage in, garbage out kind of thing, you know. They're totally dependent on the variables that are put into them. So they're not always infallible, like weather people are.
Exactly.
Right.
All right. Thanks, Jim.
You bet.
And now Manny Machado joins us with sports, and you guys get a little more accurate then, right?
Well,
of course, yeah. I mean, I pick the winners all the time. No.
What are the scores?
No. I have no clue. We did return tonight. Our kid boys basketball team's trip to Hawaii was a successful one, and in college football, Stanford goes bowling. Stay with us. Sports is next.